Welcome to Big Progress, and today you're going to find out what taps are better to place on the heating radiators. Heating radiators are the most necessary devices in any residential building. They not only warm up the room, but also create a comfortable and cozy microclimate in it. If you decide to replace the heating radiator, you need to choose its type, installation method, connection to pipes, and setting of additional technical elements. These are elements like valves, ventils, and specialized taps for heating radiators. Just recently, connecting a radiator to the heating system did not require any additional elements. But now the installation of heating radiators also includes the installation of taps. So what is the reason for equipping a radiator with taps? We're going to tell you everything about it. Here's what you can do after installing taps. Completely turn off the radiators. It is useful, for example, if for some reason the room does not need to be heated. Shut off the coolant supply for flushing or revising of individual radiators without draining the coolant from the entire system. Regulate the intensity of heat transfer from the radiators in manual or automatic mode while maintaining a comfortable temperature condition in the room. Remove air plugs from radiators, thereby increasing the efficiency of the system and reducing the risk of corrosion of metal elements. To decide which taps are better to put on heating radiators, first you need to understand the principles of operation and the purpose of each device. For installation on a radiator, the following taps are distinguished: air drain tap, Majewski manual tap, automatic air vent, adjustment tap with and without thermal head, taps with union nut, straight and angle, polypropylene taps, straight and angle, balancing taps for radiators, Majewski tap. This is a manual air tap that allows you to remove air plugs from the radiator. Sometimes, instead of a mechanical Majewski tap, you may install an automatic air vent. Majewski taps are usually made of brass, but the screws are made of stainless steel. In case of excessive air in the system, you can drain it out. Here's an image of a Majewski tap. Automatic air vent is designed for automatic draining of air out of the radiator. It is usually installed in systems with frequent air accumulations. The principle of its operation is quite simple. When an air plug forms, the air vent will automatically drain it without your intervention. Control tap. Its main purpose is to adjust the flow of hot water or coolant in the heating radiator. For this purpose, it's equipped with a brass stem with a conical thermo gasket. The presence of a Heffron or a union nut allows you to install and disassemble the radiator without dismantling the pipeline. It also has two types of connection, straight and angular. These two connections are directly dependent on the piping installation in your radiator. The use of control taps allows you to save the coolant during the heating season. Tap with thermal head. A tap with a thermal head is installed to supply the coolant to the heating system. It is designed to automatically control the flow rate of the coolant with the temperature you set. With the help of a thermostatic element located in the thermal head, you can set any optimal air temperature in your room. There are two types of these taps, straight and angular. The use of this tap allows you to save the coolant during the heating season by maintaining the air temperature in the room. Adjustment taps are installed on the water return line in the radiator. It regulates the flow of the coolant entering the next radiator. It also comes in two types, straight and angular. To adjust the tap, you need to remove the protective cap. Under the cap, you will find a socket for hex wrench. By turning it, you can adjust the outgoing coolant. Taps with union nuts are the most popular taps for installation of heating systems. Unlike the other taps, this one does not regulate the coolant supply. It is since its closing element has the shape of a ball. Polypropylene ball tap is the cheapest option for installation. The tap consists of highly resistant polypropylene, inside which there is a brass ball tap. The installation of this tap is carried out in the following way. The part with a brass half ring is screwed into the radiator, and the other is welded to the pipe with a welding machine. There's also a variety of straight and angular taps. Balancing tap. The balancing tap makes it possible to adjust the temperature mode of the heating circuits. Nowadays, in most cases, balancing taps are installed on the heating risers for effective heating of the apartment building. This is done so that all the radiators work at the same temperature, regardless of the distance between your apartment and the boiler room. Taps are necessary and easy-to-use locking mechanisms that are recommended for installation on every heating radiator. They become a quick solution in case of emergency. To prolong the service life of your tap, it is necessary not only to install it correctly, but also to choose the right tap in the first place. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss anything new.